An obligation is a juridical necessity to give, to do or not to do. Obligations arise from law, contracts,
quasi-contracts,
acts or omissions punished by law, and quasi-delegs.
Obligations
derived from law are not presumed. Only those expressly determined in this code or in special laws are demandable. Obligations arising from contracts have the force of law between the contracting parties and should be complied with in good faith. Obligations derived from quasi-contracts shall be subject to the provisions of Chapter 1, Title 17 of this book. Civil obligations arising from criminal offense shall be governed by the penal laws. Obligations derived from quasi-delicts shall be governed by the provisions of Chapter 2, Title 17 of this book, and by special law.
Those who in the performance of their obligations are guilty of fraud, negligence, or delay,
And those who in any manner contravene the tenor thereof are liable for damages. Every person obliged to give something is also obliged to take care of it with the proper diligence of a good father of a family. The creditor has a right to the fruits of the thing from the time the obligation to deliver it arises. When what is to be delivered is a determinate thing, the creditor may compel the debtor to make the delivery. The obligation to give a determinate thing includes that of delivering all its accessions and accessories.
if a person obliged to do something fails to do it, the same shall be executed at his cost. When the obligation consists in not doing, and the obligor does what has been forbidden him, it shall also be undone at his expense.
Those obliged to deliver or to do something incur in delay from the time the obligee judicially or extrajudicially demands fulfillment. In reciprocal obligations, neither party incurs in delay if the other does not comply. Responsibility arising from fraud is demandable in all obligations. Any waiver of an action for future fraud is void.
Responsibility arising from negligence is also demandable,
But such liability may be regulated by the courts. The fault or negligence consists in the omission of that diligence which is required by the nature of the obligation. No person shall be responsible for those events which could not be foreseen, or which, though foreseen, were inevitable. The receipt of the principal by the creditor without reservation shall give rise to the presumption that interest has been paid. Creditors may exercise all the rights and bring all the actions of the debtor, subject to the laws, all rights acquired in virtue of an obligation are transmissible.